nasty.
Well, I think it's nasty. And I'm not ever getting that one again. That was not expecting that to be so good.
Hello, I'm Andrew.
And I am Nicola.
Warm, soft-baked cookies are an American staple.
So today we are trying Crumbl Cookies. They have 918 locations.
And you would have had to be under a rock somewhere to have not seen them on any social media over the last 12 to 18 months in the US.
Which is where we are, which is why we've got a box of them. So every week they have different flavours. And this week, I have to be honest, their flavours were not calling my name. But we've gone and got them anyway.
We did.
So we have cinnamon,
Churro
peach pie,
with peach,
chocolate chip,
traditional chocolate chip cookie,
staple,
and
then the mystery one is pumpkin cake.
Which is a bit of an oddball. I must admit, none of these are really jumping out at me.
I think we should save the chocolate chip till last.
Yes, because that's pretty easy to know exactly what you're getting, and it would be difficult to screw that up.
So this is what we are working with. No.
They are huge.
They are massive.
And cookies are not like the traditional ones that you would expect in the UK, where they're like crispy, they fall apart. These are actually served warm, and they are soft baked, so they kind of fold and melt in your mouth, don't they?
Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah. It's got a crispy outer shell. It's soft on the inside, and then the icing is just so complimentary. It's got a cinnamon. It's got a very subtle cinnamon taste, and they've really got the crispy churro outer casing to it. It's really good.
It's really good.
I think sometimes if you go in with no expectations, it's the best way. Because I was not excited, I'll be honest about that one. And then we have the peach pie.
So this one is the one I was least excited about.
Why is that? Because you don't like fruit on things?
Yes, I think fruit is separate from any dessert and shouldn't be mixed. But the guy...
Hang on a second. What about apple pie?
Apart from apple pie. Apple pie is the only one.
What about banana bread?
Apple pie, banana bread, they're the only two things that shouldn't have fruit in them.
Okay. So there's a few things that you'll mix fruit.
And pumpkin, I don't mind as well.
So basically you like fruit on pretty much all desserts?
And dates. I don't mind dates either.
Because you like sticky toffee pudding?
Yeah, so
anyway, we're digressing.
So we kind of got stitched up with this one in that we went into the store and there was only 6 to choose from, or 7 to choose from. And this was one of the weekly specials.
Yeah,
and we kind of asked the guy what we should go for, and he gave us a 15-minute explanation as to how he likes apple pies, and then said, but this one's peach.
So if you like peach, maybe you'll like it.
So we went for it anyway. So this is going to either be really good or really...
It feels very crispy. It feels very much like a British biscuit, is what we'd call it, or a British cookie. It feels... I'm going in.
I can tell by your face where this one's going. So it's got like a crumb on the top of the...
It's not a full crispy. I thought it was going to be more like a shortbread. It's not. It's not my favourite. It's interesting. It's not overly sweet. The peach is peachy.
You know, it tastes kind of artificial.
It tastes almost like a fragrance.
Yes.
It tastes fragrant. I don't know if you've ever had like anything that's got rose in it. It tastes like you're eating perfume. It tastes fragrant. It's not.
It's not nasty.
Well, I think it's nasty, and I'm not ever getting that one again.
Yes, I think you're probably right with that.
No.
So this is the mystery cookie.
Look
which
at
might
the
not...
size. That's not a cookie. That's a slice of cake without the bottom part of the cake. That is not a cookie. taste it. It is not. It feels like sponge underneath.
Especially when you look at the size of your hands, that looks quite big still. So.
I want to do this. That is not a cookie. It feels spongy.
Yes.
And they did say pumpkin cake.
They did.
Okay, so. Oh.
I'll be the judge of that. I see what you mean. It's soft, isn't it?
That was not expecting that to be so good. That is delicious. Tell me it's not. Go on, tell me that is not delicious. It's almost like a gingerbread man texture. Cakey, but without the ginger and with the pumpkin. But it's not overly strong pumpkin. It's like a slight taste. And then they finished it with a cream cheese frosting on there. That, my friend.
That is delicious. That really goes well.
I was not expecting that.
Sorry?
We're not sharing that one. That is so good. I'm going in for a second bite. It's that good.
That is really good.
I'll give them that. That one makes up for that peach terrible thing. It was awful. I mean, look how much we've eaten out of that. With little.
Finally.
Now I'm worried because I thought I'd save the best till last, but that pumpkin one was so good that this could be a disappointment. But how can it be? It's a staple.
How many chocolate chips?
Chocolate chip. It's full of chocolate chips all the way through it.
And they basically bend in half. They're really cool.
It's crispy. It feels, as I bit into it, it feels like the cakey bottom, very similar to this one, but the sides of it feel crispy.
I think she's taking too long with this thing.
It has a hint of salt to it. I think this is my favourite job ever.
It's still a little warm, considering we've even brought it home. And it's just melted the chocolate chips on the top just enough, so you still get a tiny bit of crunch, but it melted.
Can you taste the salt? There's a little bit of sea salt on there, which brings out the chocolate flavour. And it just gives it that sweet, salty combo goodness. I think if you're ever in the US and you want to try a really good cookie, Crumbl, you should try them.